just hold you close? Why don't you come over here? Cause I just don't wanna waste a moment without you near. Cause if you're lonely late at night and you need me by your side, you know where to find me. It all just reminds me. Good times is all I want in my life. Everything will be alright. Cause I just want you all times. So fine, baby, you make it alright. And I just need you tonight. You're the one I'll always fantasize. Only you can make me feel this. You, I really mean that you can hold me. It's only you should always love me. You can always hold me. You can hold me. It's only. Let me make it good tonight. Let me make it good tonight. I will make you feel so fine. Make you feel so fine.
Les dieux se doivent de choisir l'amour ou l'éternité, s'abandonner puis mourir avec le cœur brisé, ou vivre à l'infini dans l'immensité, la solitude pour seul ami et contempler les hommes s'aimer. Mais c'est le prix à payer. Quand on aime, la nuit ne peut briller sans la peine. Quand les cœurs décrochent, les cœurs s'accrochent. C'est le prix à payer. Mais les amours sont éternels. L'amour est un long tunnel qui plonge dans les abîmes. Il déploie ses longues ailes pour atteindre les cimes. Le plaisir est un acte cruel dont on est la victime. La vie n'est pas éternelle pour ceux qui commettent le crime. Mais c'est le prix à payer. Quand on aime, la nuit ne peut briller sans la peine. Quand les cœurs décrochent, les cœurs s'approchent. C'est le prix à payer. Mais les amours sont éternels. L'amour est le privilège des hommes. Les dieux sont jaloux de ce que nous sommes, car ils ne sont que sagesse et raison, alors que nous sommes folie et passion. Oh, mais c'est le prix à payer. Quand on aime, la nuit ne peut briller sans la peine. Quand les cœurs décrochent, s'accrochent. C'est le prix à payer.
Hola, mi amores. Happy polling day. I hope everybody's excited because I'm excited. Let me just adjust my view a little bit. There we go. Everybody's excited. I just finished purchasing the wishes I need, but we're not going to start pulling right away. We're going to first read the events, and then we're going to start pulling. Ooh, and I just forgot my water. Give me a second, I need to go get it. Okay, I am back. Okay, let me just turn off Spotify. I hope everybody's doing well. No issues, I hope. Hi, Lena. You're up late. All right, let me just turn the music on the game and switch. Okay, hopefully it's not too loud. Okay, let's see. I hope I
Curious
hit
about how I
Sylus
concentrate?
in
Do you
less
chew on
than
a lemon?
50 pull, 150
Maybe it'll work for you
pulls.
too, Pipsqueak.
I've already pulled 30 times, and I yes, I hope. It's like he doesn't come home very often. I'm either sent into hard pity or he takes very good care of me and comes home early. I'm gonna have to speak Spanish, but it might work. But I'm gonna wait maybe 30 minutes before I start pulling. But I already purchased my wishes. I even used a little bit of my diamonds. Oh, hello, Caleb. I'm gonna change you to Sylus. Maybe that might give me some, luck. Hi, Sylus.
Skinship.
Hi, Cooley.
I prefer it
Yep,
like
I feel like a princess
You as
today.
well.
It's all for our husband Sylus. This is what I'm wearing. I was going for more like a bride look, because we are his wife. Hopefully the volume's good. Okay. Okay, I collected my dailies. Let's on to the event.
To your hearts.
I already collect the 500. No. Okay, we're gonna start from the very beginning. For days, Vermeer has been shrouded in a blood-red mist. The citizens have been plagued by some nightmares, a rose-covered path that leads them into the misty depths, or mists depth. People can't confirm the source of the nightmares, so they can only turn to magic. No! Did you really count that? Oh my god. Is that including the event? Oh, I'm gonna be blushing the whole night? Well, I am his wife. And I'm also Thane's wife, Caleb's wife. I'm all the guys' wife. People can't confirm the source of the nightmares, so they can only turn to magic. They gather to perform rituals as a means to ward off evil. The mages, however, believe this dream is a prophecy of the sacred core. Sacred core's imminent arrival. They're desperately hunting for a trace of the relic's manifestation. I'm a mage, and I yearn to enter the sacred core to rewrite my curse's fate. As a result, I've forced Sylus to accompany me to in my investigations. I'm unwilling to miss a possible clue.
Ladies and gentlemen, pay attention. This is a long-lost prophecy glyph.
Sylus and I attend Madame Florida's party. We're posing as newlywed a newlywed noble couple in Elmire. Guests surround the mage, who was paid generously, demonstrating his skills. He performs elegant gestures for quite some time before conjuring a distinct shape from the black smoke. It raises into the air.
Half a month ago, my glyph prophesied that we would face the Rose Dream Plague.
Do humans believe in magic, or do they believe in lies?
Now that I'm replaying the event, Sylus has a slight accent to him, like a little bit of a fancy accent. I can't pull it off, so I'm not gonna try. Black smoke, oh shoot. The black smoke captivates many nobles' gaze. Immediately holding Sylus's arm, I stand to his side. Sometimes the two are hardly indifferent.
Then why did you bring me here to waste my time? Didn't I make myself clear when your obsession with finding the sacred core is involved?
He tilts his head down and whispers in my ear,
It's boring.
"You hush." Please bear with it. Many mages are present at the party. Surely there must be a clue about the sacred core.
Are you referring to that?
The mage Sylus is mocking is now making a prediction for a noblewoman. He tells her the selling that she'll experience an instant of good fortune. Soon after, she reveals word that a racehorse she purchased had won her a substantial amount of money. It's a fortune glyph that trades her happiness for luck. I suppose she's been in a good mood as of late.
Only sudden disasters cause people to panic. Slowly creeping misfortunes merely make people accustomed to them.
When he finished speaking, the Carlton mage approaches us.
You're a wonderful couple. Your souls are a perfect match, and I can sense your passion is as deep and rich as blood itself.
Ha. You can say that.
The prophecy reveals to me that your fates will be intertwined forevermore. Yet I see a danger lurking in the dark. Fiends are looking for you.
You have no idea. As he speaks, he produces a magic scroll, pinches his fingertips together, and somehow makes mysterious symbols fall onto me and Sylus.
The exorcism is complete. Those cruel, vicious fiends from the underworld won't find you.
Okay.
My wife and I do share a passion as deep and rich as blood itself. You have a good eye.
Okay. I should probably keep a pen close and dictate how many times he calls us wife. Just in the event alone. Okay, let me see if I can find a pen. Okay, that's not... I have some pens somewhere around here. Found one. Hooray! Okay. We got one.
That archmage is very persuasive. I also think you two are a perfect couple. You're a match made in heaven. My lady, you and the Count are affectionate toward each other. Your families didn't set an arranged marriage?
I look at Sylus. Since he's not interested in answering, I start to make up our story. He fell in love with me at first sight, and he refused to give up on his pursuit.
It's unfortunate my wife kept insisting we were from different worlds at first.
Too.
I used our family businesses as a connection to maintain contact with her. So long as it remains unbroken, we'd always find reasons to meet. And then she became my wife.
Three. Although he's speaking to Madame Flora, his gaze remains on me the entire time. I can see the amusement and challenge in his eyes. I'm counting two. Is he talking about our linkage? Madame Flora keeps exclaiming about how romantic our story is. It isn't until she leaves that I glare at Sylus. You certainly know how to spin the tale.
You're a good reference point. I drew inspiration from you. However, it's still our love story. You shouldn't mind.
Of course I don't. In the story, the Count got what he wanted. I'm certain I'll also find success.
You believe your dedication shall be rewarded with miracles? That's not something anyone would see in Velmir.
Nearby, the mage pulls out another spellbook.
Although the prophecy's glyph is powerful, fate's calamities cannot be predicted by this alone. According to my great-great-great-grandfather, Velmir conceals a magic lantern that can illuminate the fate's path and help people change their destined demise.
Many people in the audience stir with excitement. This includes the real mages hidden among them.
I take back what I said earlier. It seems your sincere dedication is showing results.
There are countless mages lurking. Magic lanterns in the city. Who knows which one is connected to the sacred core?
Yet the Countess happens to enjoy a good challenge.
Should I also count the times he says Countess? Nah. Sylus knows what I'm thinking. Even his tone seemingly implies that he understands me. I tighten my grip on his arm. Let's go. When it comes to challenges, I'd rather face them with the Count. What is this black tea called? It's sweet and sour. Ziran? Highland? It's rare variety. What about the extremely bitter tea from earlier? The mist flower tea that was filtered through flower seeds. If you store it, you'll never you'll know its sweet aftertaste. You're certainly knowledgeable about human teas for a fiend. Although I don't often visit the world of the humans, that doesn't mean my previous summoners didn't deliver food to me. They taste rather ordinary, but they always have tea, so I prepared them together when I ate. Speaking of which, I match different teas with people of different flavors. For example, the one in your hand. Why do you stop drinking? Nothing. I just feel like there is a hint of blood in my tea. Someone is following us. Excuse me. It might not be a human, but there are definitely mysterious intents. Malicious intent. Should we deal with it? Ignore. Wait. It's a monster holding a magic lantern in its mouth. These things are so cute. Okay, I think I caught him. Okay. Okay, there we go. I got all of them. I captured it. I'll admit the creature is clever since I know how it hides from me. The monster is a caliber, rarely shown causing around caution around humans. You're the exception. Why? Ever since they hunt beings, it begins saying, "Help me! She smells like a fiend!" A pair of basic portions. Why is all the cards in your hand so weak? I'm grateful that you remember me, reminded me of my terrible luck. Don't worry. I can still take the magic lantern. Wait, is the ace of sport position? Silas, you're a visitor. I guess you played those cards on purpose. No. I simply don't bet everything on my luck, unlike someone who folds easily. That's your interpretation of fortune favored the bold. Use more elegant phrasing. There are no bold cards, only skillful player exists. I'm gonna stop reading. I'm just gonna fast forward through this so we can get to the good part.
The taste is hardly passable. Be careful. Don't let it hit you. We're halfway there.
It won't take long for us to be done.
It's time to meet your maker.
Taste our bloodlust.
Then perish. It's your time to shine.
Go back to the pit you came from.
I think I got better
It's a
with
small
this
gift. If
since
we're
I
covered, be
practiced.
careful.
Taste our bloodlust.
Then perish. It's your time to shine. I wouldn't say I'm satisfied.
You have quite the appetite. Go back to
If we're covered, be careful.
Oh.
Keep an eye on any changes. That's more like it. Are you up for a joyride later?
where do you
Where do you
want
want to take me?
Yes.
Hmm. I mean, I think this one's easier for me because the button mashing isn't as like I followed a technique that I saw on forgot what this creator was, but I just followed her technique. And I'm not gonna read all this, I'm just gonna fast forward. I'll read this on my own time. Okay. Yay! That wasn't so hard. Someone needs to get these CGs. They're so cool. Over the past few days, Sylus and I have infiltrated the royal palace to this territory and brawled the black market. However, none of the magic lanterns we found had any connection to the sacred core. With our search,
Come one, come all. We have Rose.
with our search hidden, with our search, a hidden place, proving to be a fruitless endeavor, I decided to visit the central market with its abandoned varieties of magical artifacts, abundant.
At affordable prices. I assure you they aren't flowers of misfortune.
Premium magical creatures. They were just caught. This trade will be a great use of your coin.
Is it me, or I hear some wailing in the background? There's wailing in the background. I'm not going crazy, right?
What a chaotic place.
Okay, no, it's the game. I was going crazy.
Even if there were any magic lanterns here, their aura would be masked by these gaudy trinkets.
You still have to try. At the very least, it wouldn't be stickered off by you. I point to the small magical crab with 8 claws. It's at the vendor stall. No, well, yes, it's pretty bad. But here's me thinking that, like, something's going on outside my window. But nope, it's just the background noise. It just sounds very ominous. I'm thinking someone got hurt. He crawls out of the bamboo basket, spots Sylus, and immediately scurries back inside with a surprise agility. It even closes the lid.
That's to be expected. You're the one who's outrageously bold.
He picks up a hat adorned with magical horns and places it on my head as if to prove his statement. I have no objections to wearing it as I point to the vendor's sign. The stall rules say that if you try it, you buy it. You pick it up, so you'll have to pay for it.
You're the head of our noble house, and yet I'm the one who must pay.
Despite his words, Sylus takes it out of gemstone and places it before the stall owner. Remembering how he simultaneously bought me a poetry collection before, I can't help but study him more closely. How many gemstones are you carrying?
I forgot.
Of course you have. This man just oozes riches. What's next? He's gonna pull out a black card? I want that Amex. I'm starting to be... I'm starting to suspect that if I pick you up and give you a good shake, rare treasures will fall onto the ground.
You might find it slightly difficult to pick me up. If you're that curious, you may search my body once I'm asleep.
Don't tempt me.
Money from a plague-infected couple. Never mind. Money is still money.
Sylus and I exchange a glance. Are you talking about the Rose Dream plague, madam?
Dream? What dream? There are no dreams left in this world. Everything you see and think is reality. You two seem to be confused. That incurable disease strikes with devastating force. Very few people contract it anymore. Since you two have it, you must never leave each other's side if you want to ease your suffering.
The stall owner murmurs incoherently while rummaging through her wares, and Sylus slides a black magic stone towards her.
I paid enough to buy everything here, but I'm not that greedy. I'll take this and the hat from my wife.
Okay.
It looks more valuable.
We're at 4.
It will allow you to sense each other's presence at all times. Since fate has brought you two to me, I'll give it to you.
I weigh the magic stone in my hand. It's a black as night and simply devouring the surrounding light. I know, he's such a doting husband. I want him so bad. I want him for reals. He has a black card. He's doting. And he's good in bed. And I don't mind the nibbling. Others must be thinking it brings misfortune, which is why they haven't bought it.
It's perfect for you. You're the last person here who'd be afraid of unfortunate circumstances.
I'm not scared of fiends. And yet, fiends and misfortune are different. After all, you're supposed to help me enter the sacred core.
How touching. I suppose your rose dream plague might be cured. This magic stone seems to be useful.
You actually believe that story?
Why shouldn't I?
Sylus studies me thoughtfully. His gaze traces the outlines of my features.
Overwhelming once it appears. Incurable, impossible to separate. That old stall owner was correct.
I make a soft sound and take his hand. Our linkage radiates light. It's a shame that your fate, Sylus. It's a shame that that's your fate, Sylus. I only recruited the most powerful fiend to help me.
Letting the capable do more work isn't how one survives in the underworld.
As he says this, he contradicts himself by sweeping his stone and tossing it. Several obscure blood-like lines spread out from the stone. They extend out in all directions. This is a guidance stone?
Impressive. No wonder you've lived for so many years.
I read about it in the tome discussing the magic. It's an artifact from the underworld. To be exact, it's a magical device that points towards an object that the user seeks.
I don't know how it ended up here, but it'll be perfect for finding a magic lantern.
You recognize it from the start. That's why you stopped at the stall.
Recognizing a stone on my doorstep isn't an outstanding feat.
Sylus wraps his arms around my waist. A hollow wind rushes past my ears as the people around us blur into the after image that ripple rapidly recedes. Oh, we're flying. His wings are out. Oh my goodness. Yet everyone else, it's me and Sylus who are dust which swirls through the wind. You look so good. The voice of the passers-by quickly fade, and amidst the blurry image, only Sylus remains clear.
It's fate. Nothing more and nothing less. Let's make this quick.
Oh no, it's another battle.
Ready for a feast, my dear Countess. Be careful. Don't let it hit you. It's a small gift.
Everyone who receives your gifts bleeds. Eat this! I'm getting taste our bloodlust.
Then perish. It's your time to shine.
Bring it on.
Well, at least this game has good crowd control.
Let's settle this in one fell swoop. Through blood and bond.
You won't escape.
Keep an eye on any...
You were sloppy.
My eyes were...
You don't look satisfied.
I already tasted most exquisite blood. I thirst for blood.
I summon you. This one's worthy of your...
Listen to fate's dying echo.
Summon death's shadow.
Now, fall into infernal abyss.
Oh, my MC is so pretty.
Let's settle this.
I can't get over it. Can't get over her beauty.
Together, we descend. You're too close. That's my spot.
Taste our bloodlust.
Then perish. Keep an eye on any changes.
You were sloppy.
My eyes were locked on you.
I'll show you.
He's so suave and debonair.
It's a small gift.
Everyone taste our bloodlust.
Then perish. It's your time to shine. It's time to get through blood and bond. Listen to fate's dying echo.
Summon death's shadow.
Now, fall into infernal abyss. Are you up for a joyride later?
Where do you want to take me?
Where do you want to take me?
Yes.
I'll read these later. Probably on my Savior account. Yep. Compared to Xavier's Dark Knight. Yeah. Oh no, I'm bad at this. Ah, there it is. I did it! I didn't run out of time this time.
It doesn't smell appetizing.
This one's worthy of your attention.
This is a warm-up. Is that it? We're halfway there.
It won't take long for us to be done. You won't escape.
It's time to meet your maker. Stay on your toes.
Taste our bloodlust.
Then perish. It's your time to shine.
Damn it.
You can command me. I guess it's gonna fight dirty. If we're covered, be careful.
Bring it on.
Is that it?
Taste our bloodlust.
Then perish.
I'll show you. This one's worthy of your attention.
This is a... Listen to fate's dying echo.
Summon death's shadow.
Now, fall into
I made an oops. I should have weakened him straight off the bat instead of doing
You
this.
can command me.
Taste our bloodlust.
Then perish. Keep an eye on any changes. It's a small gift.
Everyone who receives your gifts leads.
I guess it's gonna fight dirty.
Go back to the pit you came from. Taste our bloodlust.
Then perish. It's your time to shine. Through blood and bond.
My turn.
We're covered. Be careful. I guess it's gonna fight dirty.
Let the blood feast begin.
Together, we descend. Careful now. It's charging. Where are you going?
Damn it.
You can command me. Listen to fate's dying echo.
Summon death's shadow.
Now, fall into infernal abyss. I'm ready. I'll follow your lead. Be careful.
Taste our bloodlust.
Then perish. Keep
I
an
mean, I
eye
just
on any
love the
change.
graphics in his lines. It's very debonair.
Let's settle this in one approach. Through blood and bond. I guess it's gonna fight dirty.
That's it?
You're as unsatisfied as I am.
Most definitely. Oh, it's one of those. I hate these. Wait, I just noticed he has pointy ears. Inful, you coward! cowards! You couldn't have added, like, pointy ears to his outfit! Infold, you cowards! They're cowards. That's like, you could tell there are things when it comes to the kindled scenes, but like, there's no fangs in his actual outfit. Infold are cowards because that's simple cosmetics that they could have added. But I hope no one complained too much, or else we're gonna have another, like, problem on our hands. Follow the blood, little but like line from the guidance stone for a few days. Sylus and I successfully light our magic lanterns after another. They're scattered throughout the city. Oh, that's good then. I guess it was too much to add because the only thing I can think of, they could have added as an earring accessory to do the pointy ear. As simple as that. I'll forgive the teeth, but the ears could have been an earring accessory. The final line leads us to the desolate cemetery.
Will the magic lantern here illuminate the path to the sacred core?
If it leads to the underworld, you can return home. I want to save that. Let's see if I can save that. Yes! Please don't judge me. Me too. Like, they could have put MC's hair up. It's not like they can't. Because if this is supposed to be like Victorian, like, era, it's improper for a young lady to have her hair down. I close my eyes and sense the air around me. The aura belongs to a magical lantern is in front of a tombstone. I open my eyes and discover that Sylus is already standing there. He picks up a seemingly ordinary lantern, waves his hand, and summons a wind that blows away the dust on the surface of the crimson glow materialized. The path appears before me and stretches endlessly into the distance. A voice that seemingly engraved into my soul emanates from somewhere. Soft as a whisper, it irresistibly draws me forward.
She likes flowers. From her, I learned a melody.
Back in Sylus? Who are you?
Sylus.
I subconsciously ask a question, but I only received 2 muffled noises in response. They're incomprehensible.
It doesn't matter if you can't remember anything. I will find you.
Oh, Sylus, please. You're gonna make me cry. I don't need that right now. I tried to grasp the source of the voice, but a pain permeates the depths of my soul. I'm forced to turn to the waking world. No, this is... When I shattered the illusion, it's torn apart by another force. It transforms into countless rose petals that scatters. They even added wings. They're cowards, I say. Cowards. I know. The real blood mist descends, and Sylus emerges from it. With his wings unfurled, he approaches me. So close that he's almost pressing up against me. His warm breath gently falls on the corner of my mouth. Oh, lips. My bad. Lips.
I thought you were about to fall into the trap. But I noticed the scent of your energy. That's how I knew you were smart.
I can sense Sylus's voice. It and the stinging cold air help me cool down. I know. I know, I can't. There aren't any clues about the sacred core here. The magic lantern is useless. It only forces you to listen to bizarre nonsense. This background looks very familiar to me. Isn't this from the dragon myth? Yeah, it is. Having the faint disappointment in my heart, I head back the way we came. Usually, footfalls follow me.
It's not nonsense. It's the voice of the soul.
A soul can have a voice?
Yes. They're indistinct, but captivating nonetheless.
Yeah, I had a feeling there was a lot of reused assets. Perhaps noticing my skepticism, Sylus shrugs.
I've heard it before. I couldn't make out what it was saying, so I ignored it.
I look at the magic lantern I'm holding. It's shattered and no longer usable.
What's the matter? Did that voice bewitch you?
Maybe. No, let's go. Compared to the mysterious voice, I'm more interested in I'm more interested in finding the sacred core. Saz and I leave the cemetery as distant light begins to flicker throughout Elmir. Night darkness separates us from the city as if exists in two different worlds. in two different worlds. Silas's wings wrap themselves around me, and warmth of his body makes me lean in. I know. Like, the priorities have to not be find the sacred core. It's bed this vampire demon man. That's my priority. I just want to bang this man till the sun comes up. Sylus, have you forgotten something before? I can't hold myself back any longer. Noticing Sylus is lower his gaze, I continue speaking. I think I've forgotten the name.
That's it.
His tone is nonchalant. I'm about to retort when he speaks again.
When you live for too long, you forget many people and things.
You don't seem to care, though. Sylus gently plucks a rose petal from my hair and lets it float away with the wind.
Memories are only temporarily forgotten. They're never truly gone. The important ones will return to you someday.
What a way to live. Words of wisdom from Sylus. Let's see if I can... I'm just gonna save this and see if I can embroider this, like, get this on a t-shirt. Yeah, I'm gonna put this on a t-shirt. On this silent night, Sylus's words bring me a sense of peace. I exhale and wrap my arms around his neck. We should fly back now. We need to search for information about the sacred core in another location tomorrow.
You're the most commanding human I've ever met.
Thank you. Have you met many humans?
You could say that. You're the only one who dares to command me, however.
He picks me up, holding me in his arms, and flies the center of Velmir under the cover of night. We hold each other close, and the endless linkage between our wrists glow. Alright. It's official. I have finished, and now it's time to listen to the spicy times. Welcome home, Sylus. I think at this point I have everything. Alright, time to listen to the new Secret Times. I heard this one's going to be spicy. Or spicier than the previous one.
Why are you squirming? Are you afraid someone might see us? I flew to the bedroom's balcony. The servants won't notice that we're here. And even if we were seen, a count holding his wife on the balcony at midnight, that's normal. No. After all, to everyone else, we're newlyweds who are absolutely smitten with each other.
Mm.
Oh, you hit me again. Their claws. Oh, I love them. But I also hate them. You're tired. If that's the case, then I should be exhausted. I killed countless creatures, again and again. After expending so much energy, you know very well what I need. What am I smelling? My enticing dinner, of course. Here, on your neck. The sound of your blood is melodious. Why are you covering your neck? You won't let me feast. Oh, tomorrow's ball gown will leave your neck exposed. Unfortunate. I assume that dress has long sleeves. It can hide these marks on your arms. Why am I laughing? There are so many marks decorating your skin.
What have you done?
2, 3.
I want to be nibbled.
Each mark reminds me of your expressions from that night. The fact that you have all of them. It shows you're already mine. Don't move.
Yes, sir.
Doesn't this prove that I belong to you as well? Aside from you, nothing can satisfy me.
Oh, I need to breathe.
I'll slow down. Relax. The more you struggle, the more it'll flow out. Your blood is as warm as you are. When I swallow it, the searing sweetness flows across my tongue. I like it.
Breathe. I need to remember to breathe.
I like having your blood in my body. It makes me feel as though we've become one.
Yes.
you like it? Your eyes say you do. That look makes the insatiable void of my desire grow larger. One last bite. Well, I still have a sliver of reason left. Thank you for the entertainment tonight, my dear Countess.
You're welcome.
Sleep. I'll stay by your side.
Did he drain us? Oh,
I want to leave my mark somewhere else next time. What do you say?
I'm looking forward to it. Oh, goodness. Which one did I forget to collect? Alright, it's time to pull on the cards. Okay, I have 6 plus 5. I have enough for 146 pulls, but I already did the first 30, so I'm guaranteed something in this next pull. Alright, time to test my luck. Let's see if he will come home. Sylus. Okay, according to Twitch, I have 87%. Okay, let's see what YouTube says. Okay, so YouTube says I have 31%. So I'm gonna send out a quick prayer to the Gunnar gods here. Oh, Gunnar gods and gotcha gods alike, please give me Sylus in the next 20 pulls. Please and thank you, your devoted wife. Please come home. I'm gonna, like, if he doesn't come home in like 20 pulls, I'm gonna start speaking Spanish. That is a threat. Okay, nothing. Is this it? Nope. Okay, time to start speaking Spanish. Because that's my only technique. Sylus, mi amor, ¿tú puedes venir a casa, por favor? Tus postitas, extraña tu gatita. Tu gatita necesita su afección. Sylus, por favor, ven a casa. Tu esposa te extrañas. Ven a casa contigo. Porfis. Para tu vida letal. Ven a casa para tu vida letal. No. ¿Por qué me mandaste al carajo? Eso no es justo. Sylus, mi amor, porfis, ven a casa. Mi amor, te extraño. Por favor. No me... Yo no quiero llorar. Me voy a poner a llorar. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Please don't have crashed. I already know it's you. Come home. Oh, I got this one. And no doubles. But I got one. Yay! Okay, that was 90 pulls. Right, and that means I got 16 more to go. Nope. Yeah, I know that that's the trick, but I knew I was guaranteed something in this pull anyway, because I got Sylus in the first 30 pulls. When I say Sylus, I mean his standard cards. I think it was a myth. And my plan was to originally pull for 150 times anyway. I'm gonna do my lucky ritual. Hopefully something pops up. I forgot to do this before I started pulling. Maybe that's why my luck is so shitty. Oh, I got a new... No, I got 4-star. Silence, por favor, venga a casa. Porfa. Porfa. Nope. Silence, por favor, venga a casa. Tu esposa necesita que tú necesitas... Ay. Nope. No me odia, por favor. No me gusta que tú mandes que me carajo. Send me to hard pity. Why would you do this? Why would you pull a Xavier on me? You were so good during your dragon myth. Nope. This is my last pull. I have to get something. No. Okay. I got the crate. I have two options. I can continue pulling, or I stop here. Because the whole point was to get the crate. I'm stopping here. Should I pull or just say screw it? Alright, I got the crate. That was the whole point. And what is the next? Yeah. Not worth it. What's the next banner after this? I lost track after a certain point. I think the next one is either Caleb's solo or a multi-banner. No, it might be Caleb's solo. That's the only thing that makes sense. So, I'm gonna just get that for Caleb's solo then. But, welcome home, my Archfiend Sovereign. Welcome home. And please don't crash. Now it's time to change your outfit. Make you sexier. Of course. No wonder. I don't think there's any more. Yep, that's it.
Your gaze landed on my hair so many times. Your preferences are obvious.
Yes, I want to braid that long, luscious locks of yours. You look so good.
If an opponent shows no mercy, I won't spare them any dignity.
I think there's a special line that he only says.
You're reaching out to me. Do you want to perform another summoning ritual?
That's it. That's it. That's the line. That's the line.
This here has experienced severe injuries, but all wounds heal eventually.
Oh. Oh.
You're reaching out to me. Do you want to perform another summoning ritual?
Yes, please. Preferably somewhere around here.
A gentle touch is an alluring trap that can lead to your fall from grace. I prefer the cold and things that make me strong. With a good atmosphere, it's only natural to have 2 glasses of gin fizz.
Are these lines new? Or I haven't poked them enough?
Keep teasing me like this and I'll have to return the favor. Don't be surprised then.
You're so
Are you trying
mean.
to match my heartbeat's rhythm? I suggest you go faster.
Oh. Sylus, you're so mean.
Look me in the eyes and tell me what you're planning.
Nothing.
Are you really not going to do anything to me when you're standing right here? What a shame.
Jesus.
What? Did you discern anything from my eyes? On the other hand, I noticed something about you. Something you're unwilling to admit.
Okay, I need to stop poking this man. He's too tempting.
Move back all you want. I'll close the distance soon enough.
Ah. Oh, and also the count of the numbers of times he called his wife in the event was 4. I think it was 4. I counted 4. Oh, and his heartbeat. And okay, so we're gonna take like a 10-minute break because I need to recuperate from these pulls, and we're gonna start maybe 4's a lot, but I'm gonna take a 10-minute break because I need to recuperate
How are you
and
feeling?
get ready
You can tell
for
me
the
anything.
myth reading. But I think it's gonna take me 2 days. I'm only gonna read for maybe till 11 my time.
You're asking me for a favor? How unusual. Oh, you want me to do something with you?
We're gonna study.
The moonlight outside looks nice. Why don't we go for a walk after you study? If you still have the energy.
I need like 10 minutes to get a snack and refill my water. Because if this is going to take like 6 hours, I don't have the time. But BRB. Alright, I am back. Alright.
You have the phrase "my mind wandered off" written all over your face.
This is new.
It's amusing to see how much brain power you use for something.
But they actually voice lines. Nice. About the
How nice of you to remember it just now. Don't forget about it tomorrow.
I know.
You're done? Should we do something that isn't studying now?
I can name a few things. It's up to you to decide whether or not they'll be fun or not. Alright, it's time to read the first, maybe 3, 4 chapters of the new myth. And I don't even have to change my hair or my anything because this is how I'm supposed to look. Right, connected my controller. And let's begin. I guess I'll do my intro. Hola mi amores, soy yo, Violeta Kitty, and today we're gonna be reading another round of Love and Deep Space. Today we're gonna be reading Sylus's new myth card, or myth cards, Crimson Spirit. With that being said, let's begin with chapter 1 in 3, 2, 1. The most fantastical blindingness is born from the darkest depths of ignorance. An era of death's shadow engrossed itself in magical fantasies. Mages represent the mortal world's hope and faith. Fiends rendered in various whispers their way through the art excuse me aristocrats boutique and banquets. Masses worship magic radiance, and mages yearn for this sacred core's mercy. In the world of immediate decay, entering the sacred core is the only method one can use to rewrite fate. This is the only path. Doomsday Revelation, Chapter 1. Realization.
We know what this book can summon. A mere mage shouldn't use it.
I point my staff at the book's parchment as it peeks out from beneath his brown robes. Its ancient silver marking reveals the authentic origin. I'm not after that. What I want is Sylus.
Are you aware what happens to those who dare to summon the Archfiend Sovereign?
I don't care. No matter the cost, I must have him. A gem at the top of my staff emits a faint red glow, and the book raises into the air. Excruciating pain akin to flashes of flesh being torn apart devour every part of my being. My curse is revealing itself once more. Why must it happen now? Fire Mage notices the falter in my step. A magical glyph appears under his palm, and a creature made from full fire leaps forth.
Fiendish flames! Curse mine enemies! Burn their spirit and bones!
The creature spews out black flames and attacks thick serpent smoke slithers towards me. I summon a defensive glyph under my feet. However, the pain slows me, and the burning claws tear into my shoulder.
Incinerate their body and obliterate their essence!
He conceals himself in the thick smoke and attacks with his familiar. The black flames engulf me.
Who are you?
The red crystal raises from the glyph and pierces the creature. They also impale the fire mage's limbs.
Ugh.
I emerge from the black flames. The blood from my shoulder drips onto the scorching hem of my clothes.
A body that cannot die. A monster such as herself wishes to summon a fiend to enter the sacred core.
I stay silent, merely pointing my staff at the book he's holding. The blood-stained tome flies into my hands.
You're already immortal. Why would you rewrite your fate?
When the intense pain first struck, the agony and suffering made me believe I would die. But I quickly discovered that I was immortal. Importantly, immortality only means being repeatedly tortured while on death's door, but none of it will truly kill me. I want to save myself. Thus, for hundreds of years, I ceaselessly search for something to end my torment. I submit to being studied, willing to become a test subject, and travel from one destiny to the next. Nobles, politely political leaders, religious figures, and arcane houses who once viewed my mortality as a miracle branded me a heretic and evil spirit when they failed to unlock the secrets of my condition. People yearn for immortality, and yet those fools fear it. I never trusted humans ever again. I could only rely on myself. I hid my identity and wandered the world as I studied the most ancient and profound magic. All my efforts were directed to finding the source of my suffering. Time could overthrow destinies, dynasties, and erase the memories. Dynasties and erase the memories of generations, yet it couldn't change my pain. Then, a woman who taught me forbidden magic told me my torments summoned from ancient curses. Furthermore, no magic in the world was capable of removing it. Only by entering the sacred core and beginning anew could the curse be lifted. That was my only path. I exit the tower. The blood-red twilight illuminated the worn text on the parchment. The fallen pact, akin to the shadows that always present the sparing pain, tears throughout my body. This curse is beyond my memories, and yet at this very moment, I sense a strange lightness. I've lost count of how long it's been and how many mages I've confronted for this tome. For an immortal, the time and memory are destined to fade. Sylus. I turn the chartered page with the blood-stained fingertips and dark ink rise. The name seems to awaken from the slumber. This name is ancient and no different from Knight's itself, yet it's neither a divine whisper nor a simple inscription on stone. Depraved, he descends into several shadows. In that realm, light has never bowed its head. The The lonely city stands as his coffin, and only the purest of blood serves as his sustenance. To summon the underworld's fiend, the ritual glyph must use blood as its chain. Draw the spiral and connect the shadow. Those who find him will inevitably be bound themselves. Okay, I'm hoping I didn't, like... Nope. I didn't freeze. Why aren't we moving forward? Weirdo. The underworld is where fiends exist, and it's a place humans cannot enter. However, powerful mages can summon fiends to serve them. Sylus, a name whispered among mages for centuries, is the underworld's uncrowned sovereign. The pain inside my body temporarily subsides before steering agony tears through me again. I must summon Sylus. I can only enter the sacred core with his immense power. I find an abandoned sanctum. Follow the book's instructions. I use my energy to draw the summoning glyph. The wind rises as gathering clouds slowly devour the full moon's light. Sylus. Aside from my blood, I need an incantation to capture the summoning, complete the summoning. Oh, blood of mine, thou shalt be summoned of Sylus anew.
Your blood as bait. I hope you're prepared to become my feast. However, answering these summons, it's a first for me. You're the one who awakened me.
Oh my god, straight to kissing. My goodness, I love him. He actually wants to drain me of all my blood.
Shall I give you a chance to resist?
Nope. Once the linkage is formed between us, you're mine.
An amateur's trick. This is how you should do it.
Don't treat your wife like that. Oh, I missed.
An immortal. You have some worth.
Nice.
But this ends now.
Hmm? The linkage has formed. You'll have to listen to me now. I guess kiss him isn't the best thing to do. Can you stop there? You may only have the blood that I give willingly. Oh. Kumbaya. They're gonna have fun. I'm the victor here.
You're blood. It tastes better than I expected. Alright, you can command me until your blood and power fulfill my desire.
Okay. How should I do this? How should I do that? Clouds disappear and the blood red moon returns to the soft yellow. The shadow looms over me.
Speak. What do you want me to do for you? Shall I capture 10,000 magical beasts and extract their energy? Or perhaps you need my aid to overthrow a kingdom?
Before I can open my mouth, a subtle, strange ripple magnetizes, materializes in the air. They were to find me.
This place is so desolate that even ghosts would avoid it. But it seems you have visitors. Are you famous?
Why are you talking about ghosts? Aren't you one yourself?
It's not even amusing in the slightest.
Several shadows materialize in the air before surrounding me and Sylus. Wearing a robe, the man acts as their leader, points at me.
You're the one who killed the fire mage?
I turn to Sylus. Kill them. Kill them, Sylus.
Are you insane?
That's where it's from. Okay. Steering Nearing, he taps his staff on the ground.
You put on a spectacle to summon me. Also, you could order me to crush some insects. How ridiculous.
You said I could command you.
Yes, I did. Please allow me to finish that sentence. You can command me. Though, whether or not I obey depends on my mood.
But Black Cat energy. He leans against the stone pillar and idly twirls his staff to amuse himself.
I expected Sylus to be more impressive. I guess the Fallen's Pact is nothing more than a nonsensical legend.
Flames erupt from the attacker's sleeve and transformed into dozens of serpentine whips that lash out. Sylus, you're making me look like a poorly executed joke.
The summoner determines one's reputation. You are nothing but a nameless mage.
You don't know the saying then. What a person uses reveals their taste, abilities, and status. A linkage materializes around my waist as I pull Sylus's arm. Forced to shield me, he stands between me and the attack. Before the whips reach us, a black-red mist stops them. In the blink of an eye, they turn the serpent's spikes. Let's try again. In the blink of an eye, they turn and strike the figure surrounding us. I dismiss the linkage and dust off my sleeves in Sylus's direction. It doesn't matter if I'm a renowned mage or not. You're Sylus. Since I'm your summoner, you should be the one to validate my reputation.
Your logic is sound. Clever, even.
The stars have shifted, and the most powerful mages across Sylus have gathered in Velmir. They're waiting for the sacred core to manifest. Accompanied by a fiend, you shall be a target everyone will fight against. And you still hope to enter the sacred core to rewrite fate? Your dreams are...
Sylus snaps his fingers. The assailant is interrupted. Clutches his throat in a silent agony as he struggles against the invisible hand. But Sylus' gaze remains fixed on me.
You summoned me to enter the sacred core.
Don't tell me you actually believe mages would summon you to overthrow kingdoms.
You're no different from those other mages, rewriting fate. How boring.
If you help me enter the sacred core, you'll be able to break the linkage between us sooner. I perform an incinerate curtsy. Insincere curtsy. Welcome to Philos, Archfiend Sovereign. It's the epitome, it's epitome of boredom. Epitome. Okay. I might just go through the first 3 chapters and we'll do the rest tomorrow. We're still some distance away from Belmir. I'm impatient, but the fiend is unhurried.
I'm tired. I need to rest.
I look at the red and gold crystals chandelier, the curtains with blue silver patterns, and the polished oak staircase. You led me to the various places to find the most luxurious inn in the city. We have the most expensive room.
Don't tell me you actually think the Underworld's fiends have miserable, wretched lives. Only humans tolerate suffering. Fiends don't have the appetite for it.
He needs... I need him. He's useful to me.
You're wearing your thoughts on your face, my lady. No wonder you lost to other mages.
How is... This is how I'm proving my faith in you.
Then I hope you'll treat me well.
Sylus turns to look at the attendant by the door.
Bring us your most expensive wines and dishes. All of them.
Stop, this is too expensive. The enormous table is filled with exquisite dishes, separated by the dazzling array of silver-plated platters and candelabras. Sylus and I sit at opposite ends. I viciously hack at the steak on my plate while staring at Sylus from across the table. He swirls his wine glass. Books say fiends feed on blood. I didn't expect your appetite to be enormous and diverse.
Your tomes are correct about the blood part.
And why did you order so much food?
I have to make it special. This is our first dinner.
He raises his wine glass in a toast.
To you, Miss Mage. And to our last dinner.
Pardon? Huh? The crimson wine moistens his lips. It gleams like fresh blood in the candlelight. Is there still a reason to give up?
I told you, To command me, you need sufficient power and desires to satisfy my appetite. Your power and talent exceed those of ordinary humans, yet your desire is as banal as the other mages.
A crimson light flashes across his right eye. Cool. So he still has the right eye magic. Then he narrows his eyes and hides his gleaming pupils beneath the shadow of his eyelashes.
The desire to enter the sacred core can't even provide a modicum to satisfy me. The underworld has plenty of fiends you could summon. I've defeated those weaklings, but they're sufficient for dealing with mages. Shall I create a list for you?
I pulled a knife from my steak and point it at Sylus. You only took one sip, and yet your words are akin to a drunkard. Do you need me to use our linkage to pull you here, or so I can kiss you again? You might become sober.
Go ahead. Let us see who's the hooligan here.
The linkage at my wrist flies across the table, along with the knife I throw. Sylus tilts his head. The knife grazes his hair before it embeds in the chair behind him. The black-red mist emerges between his palm, traveling along the linkage. It spreads and approaches me. I concentrate my energy and pull, yet the black-red mist drags me across the table towards him. My staff is pressed against my throat. I'm pinned down on the table amidst the chaotic mess of dishes.
Didn't you want me to be sober?
One kiss isn't enough. I grab the wine bottle from the table and smash it at him, but he swiftly blocks it, only wine spilling out. He carelessly tosses the bottle aside, then he touches my face and wipes away the liquid.
Since I still have some patience, you have one last chance to make a rational choice.
For MC. When his fingers move to my lips, I bite them. My teeth sink into his fingers as I meet his gaze with defiance. What else are you going to do? Kill me?
If you wish to know of matters more absurd than death, I'll grant your wish.
Long story short, they did it.
Late. Other guests need to rest.
Of course. We'll finish this quickly.
Did they do Boombayah? The chaos in the room moved from the dining table to the bedroom. They definitely did it! I barely dodged the energy blade from his swinging staff. Before I can launch a counterattack, I'm pinned to the headboard. What the much.
I'm certain there are quite a few mages staying here. I wouldn't be surprised if their destination is Velmur. Unless you want to expose yourself at this very moment.
Oh, Sylus. Perfect. It could help me defeat a fiend such as yourself. If you kill a few in the process, I'll have fewer enemies.
What a shame. I've already gotten my fill of entertainment.
Is of entertainment?
Did you honestly believe this meager linkage magic could restrain me? I wonder why you didn't think about the fate of that tome's author.
A black-red mist swirls around the bed's curtains, tied back. It binds my hands to the head. What are you doing, Sylus? Forcibly breaking our linkage will harm us.
Do I look like I care? You won't perish before my eyes.
On the last page, the Fallen Pact states that when the linkage is forcibly broken, the party with weak energy suffers a more severe adverse reaction. Silas's energy is greater than mine. This bastard. Oh. Oh, we're in that room. He shakes the linkage on his wrist and taunts me. Then he turns and walks towards the door. As the distance between us increases, the linkage connecting our wrists grow incredibly taut, and the force surges up my arms. It overwhelms my body. The linkage light gradually dims as it tightens. It slowly begins extinguished. Sylus?
Farewell, Miss Mage. May we never meet again.
As the door is about to open, I grit my teeth in defiance. Only the sacred core can free me from this curse and let me begin anew. Countless eons have passed by my eyes, and I missed my chance to enter the sacred core every time. Summoning Sylus is my last desperate attempt for everything to end so pathetically. I refuse to give up. I'll find another way to summon you. A strange yet familiar energy surges from my chest. It roars and travels down to my right arm. Powerful, invisible force pulls an even greater energy towards me. I open my eyes. He steps outside the room a moment ago, but he's been pulled back to stand in front of me. He's fallen into the bed with me in his arms. The linkage between our wrists has reformed and emits a radiance I've never seen before.
Impossible.
What's happening? Wasn't the linkage broken? Before I can process these events, Silas's other hand is already at my throat.
It's not a normal connection. Where did you learn this forbidden spell?
It's behaving differently from what described in the book. Never mind. I'll just left him for now. I put on a mysterious, knowing smile. Mysterious, knowing smile and look into his eyes. Anger and curiosity flickers in his gaze. I'm not an ordinary mage. After all, I've been graced with immortality. I don't expect to see you again so soon, Archfiend Sovereign. Isn't this more obscure than death? Obscure. He doesn't immediately contradict me, so I seize my chance. Since you can kill me or break the linkage, I guess you can only honor our agreement.
You look pleased with yourself.
It's impossible for me to negotiate with Sylus. Once I accomplish my goal, you'll regain your freedom. I meet his scrutinizing gaze without flinching. His gem-like eyes seem capable of capturing my soul.
I shall temporarily withdraw my previous statement. Being summoned by you might not be that boring.
He pulls his hand back, and I secretly let out a sigh of relief. Then I'm aware of the linkage warmth. I am aware of the lingering warmth his fingers left on my neck, and the heat that's enveloping my entire body. Untie those ropes first. Also, I'm sleeping on the bed. You may have the couch. He unhurriedly helps me undo the restraints on my hand. However, he shows no intention of standing.
I'm hungry.
You ordered all those dishes earlier. Only then do I realize that he needs blood.
I haven't been fed since I was summoned, and the energy I've expended is astronomical. I planned to go out to feed. Alas, I can't leave.
The restraints are gone, but his warm hands remains where it is. His thumbs caress the inside of my wrist.
I doubt you want to command a weakened fiend.
He's manipulative. It's already midnight. Letting him feast outside will attract the attention of those mages at the inn. Of course, he knows my concern. He's simply negotiating.
I'll respect your decision, Miss Mage.
His voice does something to me. I take a deep breath and offer him my wrist. Hurry up and drink. I need to rest.
Just so you're aware, I like the taste of your blood.
Oh my. Fingertips brush against my veins. Oh, no, yeah. Fingertips are under the flickering candlelight. Sharp fangs pierce my skin. They're neither brutal nor gentle. The scent of blood fills. Oh my goodness. The scent of his blood fills the air, and I watch him. His eyelashes slightly tremble, and his Adam's apple bob. The crimson hue stains his lips. Sylus. God damn.
It's been so long since I've tasted blood that satisfied me this much. Thank you for your generous hospitality.
Anytime. Oh, goodness me. After his meal, Sylus lies down on the sofa. His head is... He had his fill. The night is quiet. Moonlight pours through the gap between the curtains and shines on my wounded wrist. The blood has crusted over, and my injury shall heal. Soon, nothing will remain but a faint streak of dry blood. This is the immortal body everyone yearns for. Once Sylus helps me enter the sacred core to rewrite my fate, I'll become an ordinary human, one that dies after their blood is drunk. In this era, death often descends without warning. Age, health, wealth, status, nothing can stop death's sudden arrival. This is a world living in death's shadow. Yet I wish to exchange my endless torment that has lasted hundreds of years for death's inevitability. I'm an anomaly in this world, in body and soul. After that night, Sylus and I agreed to temporary truce. Our long journey ends, and we arrive at Vamir. Worn and weary, I lead him to the state, perched on the city's highest land.
At last, I have the honor of meeting you. Welcome home, Countess.
Before departing from Vermeer, I hire a reputable housekeeper to prepare the manor for my arrival.
As per the instructions in your letter, I hired servants to clean the premises and buy the necessary provisions. It's a shame this magnificent manor was empty for a long time. It's wonderful that you've decided to claim your inheritance, my lady.
Portraits display generations of refined women hung along one side of the hall. The housekeeper gazes at them with an expression that reveals reverent admiration. This is my great-grandmother. Here's my grandmother, and this is my mother. I point to each portrait as I introduce them to the housekeeper.
Your lineage is unmistakable, my lady. You're the spitting image of your mother and grandmother.
Sylus, who's been standing behind me, lets out a soft chuckle. He leans down and whispers in my ear,
"You're pretending to be your entire lineage by yourself? You've outdone yourself."
I resist the urge to turn around and glare at him. Instead, I maintain the proper demeanor that expended of nobility.
Please forgive my negligence. May I ask who this gentleman is?
I'm sorry, I just read your comment. It was totally necessary. It was totally necessary. He's my fiance.
I'm her husband.
Oh, even better. Husband. Yes, we're married.
You may address me as Count Cyrus.
Close enough.
My apologies, my lady. You didn't mention your marriage in your letter. I thought... I shall prepare the necessities for the Count at once.
Taking advantage of the housekeeper's departure, I pull Sylus into the bedroom. What are you planning?
I only said one sentence.
You're supposed to follow my orders. Who gave you permission to define our relationship?
You were going to say that I was your fiancé, yes?
He raises his staff to point at the bedroom door. Then he lifts his left wrist.
What sort of noblewoman allows her fiancé to stay in her bedroom from sunrise to moonset? Velmir won't stop speaking of your name before sundown. But if that's what you want, then it's not too late to change our story.
I've been traveling for so long. I almost forgot the etiquette established by Philologian's nobility.
Have you decided? Should I be your fiancé or your husband?
It matters not.
It's settled then, my dearest wife.
We're gonna count that as one. One. I suppress the annoyance and point at the couch on the other side of the bedroom. In this room, your place will always be there.
As you wish, my lovely wife.
Two. Oh, goodness me. Okay, one more chapter and then I have to go. Because I have an early gym session, so I can't stay up too late. My personal trainer will chew my head off.
The next item in our collection has been salvaged from shipwreck relics. Here is a tortoiseshell incense box with relief carvings. Based on the engravings at the bottom of the box, this appears to be a precious treasure used by a previous dynasty's empress. Remarkably, it still retains traces of its original fragrance. Ladies and gentlemen, which one of you would like to acquire this? The starting price is 8,000 silver. Please place your bids. Don't forget, the distinguished guest who acquires an item may invite their partner to lead the next dance.
For Daria, my beautiful daughter, I'm willing to offer 10,000 silver.
15,000 silver! It's for my beloved Miss Ariella.
These names. I yawn listlessly from the corner of the banquet hall. When will they reveal the fragment of Knight's Whisper?
I didn't expect there to be this many mages present at a ball. We all have the same goal.
Of course. The nobles only consider Knight's Whispers to be a poetry collection left behind by Sir Saren. They forgot that he was the greatest archmage in Sylus' history. He was the last one who...
Shh, lower your voice. Mages are already competitive enough as it is. We don't need nobles to increase the price because of their obsession with being refined, cultured individuals.
So, that's why you're enduring a boring social gathering. What does the poetry collection say about the sacred core?
You should learn the virtue of silence.
It's a shame I'm not a fiend you summon to blindly follow orders. If you won't tell me, I'll find out through socializing.
Silas glands meaningfully at the group of nobles, and nobles whispering around us.
Perfect. The nobles here believe a count and countess who have returned from foreign lands are intriguing. One must be evil to know another villain.
Under the curious gazes of those around us, I pretend to affectionately take Silas's arm, then I lean towards his ear. Oh goodness, I can't pronounce these names. Sahiran was the last mage to enter the sacred core, but that was decades ago.
Oh? I'm assuming you met him then. Did you lose to him? Is that why you missed your chance to enter the sacred core?
Unheardly caressing my cheek, he savors my silence.
I guess the mages believe he wrote a prophecy that tells of the sacred core's next appearance.
This arrogant fiend must have an exceptional, brilliant mind.
Your goals are all so banal, but my curiosity is piqued, I admit. How do you plan to outbid these mages?
A noble repeatedly bids against them would raise suspicion. I'm not that foolish. Besides, who said I have a bid?
I see. I've underestimated your intelligence, Countess.
An attendant carrying a silver case steps onto the platform, and the Marquess speaks again.
The next item is a fragment from a poetry collection written by Sir Saren. It's called Night's Whispers.
The nobles show little interest, which makes it easy to identify the mages as they reveal eager gazes.
He was more famous as a mage. Several of his poems circulated in a royal court.
Here's my chance. Holding my wine glass, I stand up with my back to the crowd. With the slightest movement of my fingers, the brilliantly perceptionable traces of the spell from a tiny glyph in the air.
The starting price is 1,000 silver. Please place your bids.
In the spot that no one has bothered to glance in, an invisible rift appears. It leads directly to the silver case.
5,000 silver.
10,000 silver.
I am willing to offer 20,000 silver!
I channel my energy into the folded space woven by the glyph. I'm ready to silently extract the poetry's collection. I wonder which poor soul will end up paying for this empty case. Just as the text is about to pass through the rift, the spiral boundary suddenly falters. Huh? This isn't my spell. Is someone tracing my magic? I hold my breath and add a barrier to my glyph so I can accelerate the flow of the energy. If I can complete the transfer before they track me, the rhythmic chaos, croatish of competing bids come to an abrupt halt. Suspicious gaze discreetly fall. Some are directed at me, while others observe this subtle ripple in the air.
I didn't expect so many to have a great interest in a poetry collection. The latest bid was 60,000 silver. Would anyone like to place a higher bid?
A stream of magical power from the center of the hall surges through the rift. It attempting to clamp down on my energy. It's suffocating. I can hardly breathe. I pretend to be a delicate noblewoman. I press my hand against my forehead as I'm about to faint. Then I strategically wave the feather fan in my hand. A few feathers silently detach themselves and transform it into semi-transparent threads that dance through the air. They trace the invisible glyph. Beams of light begin to ripples appear on the wine and an edge of the carpet undulate like water, and curtains gently below.
Did someone open a window? Where is this breeze coming from?
Jenna? The tracking glyph has been destroyed. I continue my performance as a dizzy noblewoman and slightly sway. Someone steadies me from behind.
My lady, why don't you tell me when something catches your fancy? You wouldn't need to be so stressed.
Glaring at him, I lower my voice. Since you know what I'm doing, you should help instead of mocking me.
Here's a hint for all of you. The next dance is called Moonshadow Waltz. For those of you who are interested in being the lead dancer with their partner, this is your final opportunity. 60,000 silver!
Yeah, I think I heard Jenna's voice, but Benedict's? I don't think I got to Death and Rebirth, so that's where it's kind of hard to say. I know where the Benedict, but I haven't got to that point yet. I've been taking my time with the story. With the main story, at least. Not again. Any other waves of strong energy attack from a different direction. I tried to create another glyph.
Since you earnestly made a request for my services.
Sylus snaps his fingers behind me. On one side of the banquet hall, an elderly man suddenly collapses.
Sir, what's wrong? What's happening? Someone has fainted?
Quick! Call for a physician!
I shall abide by your wishes.
Causing trouble. Do we need to draw more attention?
You asked for my assistance, yet you're unhappy with my methods. I didn't kill him. That's already being discreet.
Sir Saren's poetry collection for 60,000 silver. 60,000 silver going once, going twice.
100,000 silver.
Sylus, we're not made of money.
Did you say 100,000 silver?
I'm Count Cyrus, and I am willing to pay 100,000 silver.
After speaking calmly, he looks at me with an enigmatic smile.
Since you've been compromised, I might as well buy it legitimately.
Where would you get the silver?
I thought you were the wealthy one here. As your husband, I need to prove myself worthy.
100,000 silver! Sold! Congratulations to Count Cyrus on acquiring Night's Whispers.
Sylus unhurriedly steps forward, and a dazzling gemstone gleams in his hands. What the fuck?
This little stone should be sufficient.
Como que? The gemstone is worth at least 20,000, no, 200,000 silver. Where did he get it from?
Velmur hasn't seen a noble spend so lavishly in quite some time. I heard only mages have an interest in this poetry collection. Could you be one as well?
I'm sorry. I'm unaware of their strange curiosities. The story is what caught my eye.
He takes the silver case from the attendant's hand, opens it, and removes a worn, unremarkable book.
Supposedly, this archmage witnessed the death of his lover in his youth, and she was a poet. Before she died, she left behind a blank page in her manuscript and asked him to complete it for her. Thus, on that same night every year, he used forbidden magic to send a newly written page of poetry to his lover.
This is so romantically in a lie. Maybe.
Until they formed a complete collection. These pages are his lover's epitaph.
That's a big word for Elmo. Sylus opens the poetry collection at a random page and begins to read aloud.
Beneath frozen tears firmament, the rose in the mist eternally sleeps. Her petals bloom with the illusion's blood. She guides those marked by destiny to a place where none dare to venture.
A rose in the mist? I inexplicably react to those words, and in the depths of my heart, something trembles.
I didn't know the poetry collection concealed a beautiful tragedy. It's the first time I've heard of it.
I was only made aware of the tale a few days ago, yet I knew I had to obtain it. Regardless of the price I must pay, I needed to give it to my wife.
Agree. In the room, all eyes are on us. His hands the old book to me.
My lady, we have only tasted the beginning of marriage's joys. However, my commitment to spend my lifetime with you surpasses life itself.
I believe the Count wishes to extend an invitation to his wife for the next dance.
Should I count other people calling us his wife or just him? I'm just gonna put it to the side. So as someone. Okay, just him.
My dearest wife, would you be so kind as to dance with me?
Okay. Everyone is watching our every movement. I have no choice but to put the blissful smile and place my hand in his. Yep, it's 4. Sylus gracefully leads me to the dance floor, and he guides me into a gentle spin. My dress sweeps in an arc as every movement flows with precise grace. Practice grace. With when we finish the first part of the dance, the other guests join us. Their silk garments ripple outward like waves. Where did you hear that story from? Did the previous mage who summons you reveal it?
I came up with the fantasy myself.
Of course he did!
It happened decades ago. No one remembers it anymore. People will believe anything you tell them.
What a smart cookie. Our dance elegantly continues as we move to the corner of the banquet hall. A decorative mirror with a golden flame catches my eye. I know, he's such a smart cookie. He holds me with one arm as I follow his lead. I lean back and turn my head. I'm starting to see only myself and oh my god! You cannot tell me that Sylus is not a vampire. You cannot tell me, because this is a reference from Van Helsing. Van Helsing reference. Nice. My dress is twirled and I raise my arms. I feel his grip on my waist. Yet the mirror only shows me dancing alone. Jesus Christ.
Mirrors in this world cannot reflect beings from the underworld.
Silence, please. For some reason, his nonchalant tone stirs a certain emotion. I hesitate before using our dance to lead him elsewhere.
Are you afraid they'll discover my existence? To these people, I shouldn't exist.
To them, neither of us should exist. So, we're the same.
Curious. A mage compared herself to a fiend.
Our dance concludes. Since today's objective has been achieved, I take Sylus's arm and make our excuse to leave the ballroom. I'm still perplexed. If the person didn't trace my spell in the beginning, none of the other mages would have noticed me. That ripple was quite and precise. I have no idea how they managed to detect me. As I speak, I'm recreating the scene in my mind. The first ripple didn't spread across the first ripple didn't spread from where the mages were gathered. It was within 3 meters of me. My heart almost jumps out of my chest as I look at Sylus. Was it you?
Don't let your mood be so easily affected. Remember, we're still in someone else's mansion. Our actions at this ball will become the gossip passed between guests. Is fighting your husband who gave you a precious item a wise choice?
I grit my teeth before forcing myself to smile for Marquis Swan as he comes to bid us farewell.
By tomorrow morning, the tale of your loving devotion will be known throughout Velmure.
Today's ball was truly memorable. Once we're home, We'll savor it for a long time. Wouldn't you agree, my beloved?
Does this count, or is it just wife? Because I'm already starting to think that any word of endearment counts. Thank you for your hospitality, Marquis. This evening has been delightful. Okay. I'm just gonna count wife, and other words are added extra as something else. Okay. I counted it somewhere else.
We shall take our leave. I hope you'll rest well.
As soon as we return to our residence, I ordered the servants to retire to the East Annex. Only Sylus and I remain in the main building. Go on. Reveal the reasons for your betrayal.
Me? A traitor? I wouldn't refer to it as a betrayal, let alone insubordination. I suggest you call it a test.
What right do you have to test your summoner? He slowly unbuttons his collar. Do not get undressed in me.
You must endure these sorts of trials if you want me to stay.
Don't undress in front of me.
And to serve you, I must confirm your true capabilities.
Sylus? I scoff. With my hands behind my back, I begin to draw a glyph. Why don't you fight then? You're the one who should be tested. Oh no. We attack almost simultaneously, and energy warps the air. Well, they are having fun. Currents clash and rumble, shaking and the entire building. Don't aim your attack to the right. You'll hit my 300-year-old portrait.
You're so cautious for a simple duel. And you desire to enter the sacred core.
Let's assume you break those antique bosses. Who will provide an explanation to the housekeeper tomorrow?
I could destroy all those portraits in that case. We can say your ancestors' spirits appeared at midnight for a family reunion.
Yeah, I had a feeling that as well. As it's foreplay. He laughs as he speaks. His staff sends out a stream of black red mist energy orbs. Even if they did appear, they're only remind you of your place. I studied the teetering crystal glasses with one hand while releasing a glyph with the other. I deflect his attack and force him to retreat to the staircase. Our battle moves beyond the Great Hall as we fight our way upstairs. Well, they're having fun, at least. Ugh. The door to the bedroom is kicked out. Oh, open. We're already disheveled. Our battle has drained our energy. As using many spells, I sit on the edge of the bed and catch my breath. Sylus rests on the carpet and tilts his head.
Neither of us are dead. I suppose we'll continue this at another time.
I don't respond, collapsing onto the bed as drowsiness overtakes me, but he stands up and pokes my shoulder repeatedly.
I'm hungry. Let me drink from you.
I don't even have the strength to glare at him. I roll over instead. Leave me. Sylus lies down next to me on the bed. He leisurely spreads out his limbs. You're not allowed to be here. I turn and try to kick him off, but he lies there with his eyes closed. He refuses to budge.
I can't drink blood and the couch isn't comfortable. You either let me dine or allow me to rest well tonight.
Bastard. Fierce, I gnash my teeth, but I'm too exhausted to keep fighting. All I can do is turn and bury my face in the pillow. The fatigue from using my energy washes over me. My consciousness quickly blurs into nothing. I had a dream. Endless rose bushes line the path, enshrouded in mist. I walk forward as the mist grows thicker. Taking a breath makes me feel sluggish. A barely blurry silhouette appears and vanishes in the distance. I can't help but follow it. I don't know how long I've been walking until I reach the end of the path. Intense flames and blood-red mist swirl to create a sight befitting of hell. I see myself running between the blood-red mist and raging fire. I run as thick smoke erupts violently from the ground. It pursues me from every direction.
Don't look back.
A voice that's familiar yet strange falls near my ear, yet it's seemingly from a distant place. I turn my head back. A pair of crimson eyes stare at me. They're so familiar that it makes my heart race with dread. But the face in the mist is akin to sunlight shattering by the rippling water. It's impossible to focus on. The edge of the dream is our burning. Okay. All right, that's the end for tonight. Hope to see you guys tomorrow, maybe around 3 in the afternoon for me. Maybe 3, no later than 6, depending on how much I have to do tomorrow. But I will finish the myth tomorrow. Thank you. Night night. Oh, and good morning to you, because I know it's morning where you are. So, bye bye. Adios,